Please clap.
Well, the lovely Aaron Imholte. Aaron, how are you doing today?
I was better about 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago.
And Dean, where are you from and what is your address? Oh, wait a minute, I can say it in Australian.
No, thanks for having me. G'day, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Hey, Steel Toe, why do you want to genocide kittens?
I don't want to genocide kittens.
And as far as eating people's cats, I give less than a fuck about a cat. Dude, if you make me a steak and you don't tell me it's cat, I'll eat it. And then when you tell me it's cat, I'll be like, tasted fine. What the hell is wrong with you? And you don't tell me it's cat, I'll eat it. Nani? I don't give a shit about anybody's pet cat. Anybody's pet cat gets killed and eaten by a Haitian. I'm pro-Haitian on that one.
I don't like cats. I don't like cats, and I really don't care if anything bad happens to a cat. It doesn't. I'm not saying that I actively want something bad to happen to them. If bad things happen to cats, it doesn't concern me.
You have weird and extreme fantasies about the death of cats.
I don't. No, in no way do I. If somebody puts forward one towards me, I'm not going to be upset about it.
Hey, Aaron, speaking of UFC, how long does it take for you to choke out a woman? Block me here, tough guy.
If you make me a mod, that would be hilarious if I blocked him here. If you can't choke out a woman, have you felt how soft their necks are? If you can't do it in under a minute, you ought to quit the game.
Based, hello.
So, Dean, do you have any questions while we're here?
Oh, sure, yeah. Since Aaron's here, why not? Let's ask some questions. I actually genuinely want to ask about your show. I mean, we could, we could talk Vikings if you want to soften the blow a little bit. But no, I wanted to ask you about your show because, like, people are talking about the fact you did mention going back to radio in September. And look, I'll just give my own overview thoughts. It does come across at the moment, whether you like it or not, it comes across that you actually hate your show right now. Like, I'm wondering, and a lot of people are wondering, what's next for your show? Is the radio thing still happening? Have you gone back and you just haven't told any of it?
It is. There was a little thing that happened back in May that we're gonna have to take care of before that all gets handled. But yeah, no, everything's great. I love doing my show. I get people kind of read a little too much into stuff on the internet. I get it. I just don't take the bait. And I think that's a lot of the big problem. I don't, hang around after the show and read shit and watch shit and stuff like that. So if that means it doesn't seem like I'm interested in it, I apologize. I'll put in a little more effort, but no, I still have a good time.
But there is a lot of examples of you, like you are honestly just sitting there going, we've got to hit this goal. Like the goal is kind of consuming what you are at the moment. And you're constantly back to that goal. And
you want to find out about survival foods?
Sure. What do we have in the world of survival?
Here's what I need. I need money. Nothing's coming in today. Let's get it started. Nigga? We're starting off with a much smaller than usual goal today. I think we had like a whopping $10 come in the first hour. So guys, wake up. Let's rock the PayPal. Let's rock the Venmo. Let's get money in there and call this thing a win today. Another win for the toe.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to make enough money to keep going, but I have a good time doing it. I really do. And I do. I appreciate your concern. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything like that. I have a good time doing it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Guys, rally up. Time for another rally. 2:15 away from today's goal. Let's knock it out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. We do need another rally, though. It is time. Let's get it knocked out. Let's get to 100 by 9 o'clock. Can you get us there? Please and thank you.
Please, please, please. We need the money for more food. Ugh.
Guys, we are fucking tapped out on our ass right now. I would appreciate your grace on getting stuff out, on getting large VIP packages and shit out to you. Between you and me, I'm just trying to keep my business afloat. That's it. You see how tough the goals are. I'm happy on the show. I love doing the show. I really do, but it's a fucking slog right now.
You also did say, again, this is something that I saw on Twitter about 12 months ago. Well, not about, exactly 12 months ago. You said if you're still begging for money in 12 months, that'd be the end of it. You seem to have changed?
There's a lot of shit that's changed in 12 months. Believe me, buddy. Yeah. And just like everything else I say, I'm allowed to change my mind whatever the fuck I want to.
You are allowed. So that's it. You just change your mind. That's your attitude's changed. You're happy to just keep going after that goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Does it bother you? Like, does it?
Oh my god! Like, is there a certain way you want me to answer you? Is there?
No. I'm just asking.
You had one question, and I didn't answer it the way you wanted to. So now you're asking me kind of the same question 3 different ways.
No, it's.
I wanted to come on here. I want to talk a little boxing with you. I thought that's what we were doing, and now is it?
No, it's just an interview process
if you want to do an interview with me, I'd be glad to do an interview with you. That would be great. I'm not here to do an interview with you today. And I'll be honest with you, you trying to like start an interview with me today under the pretext of this, I'm not impressed by it. I don't like, it seems a little like backdoor shenanigans.
I mean, Husey invited me on the show and I came on the show. And...
No, I'll do an interview with you. If you want to DM me or talk to me or anything, you want to set up an interview or something, we can do.
You want to do an interview tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern? I do my show.
The fucking Vikings are on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Vikings Day, my friend.
Not at 10 a.m. They're not at 10 a.m.
The whole day is Vikings Day. No, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of fucking around. I probably won't do an interview with you.
Oh, well,
I probably won't. You just kind of the whole way you kind of jumped on this when this was pitched is like we're gonna go on and talk boxing and shit today. I'm not impressed by it. I'm not impressed by how you went about doing this.
Hughes invited me on the show. It's not like
well, not to interview me though. Like not to interview me. It's kind of no offense, kind of a scumbag move.
Scumbag move.
That's how I kind of perceive it.
Let's talk scumbag moves. What about you told a story about how you got like nose to nose.
No. I'm not gonna
nose to nose with your
we're not
wife
gonna sit
in
here
an
and
argument.
do fucking errand stories. If you want to sit here and impress, I don't know who you're trying to impress.
I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm asking
run through everything I've ever done. I'm not interested. I'll be honest. If you want to cut it here, we can cut it here, and then we can keep going. If you want to make this about all the problems I have with Aaron Imholte, figure that out on your own time. If you say one more fucking word about any problem you have with me, I'll be glad to take off. I got better shit to do. But if you want to drop it now and we can keep going, then you can drop it now and we can keep going.
Okay, Aaron, you've laid your cards on the table. I accept that.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to talk about this stuff. You don't want someone to challenge.
That's not what I came here to talk about. I'll talk about it on my show.
That's fine. This is Hughes' show.
Somewhere else.
Can I talk, please? I just let you talk. Can I talk?
If you're going to say one more fucking word about me or anything you were trying to do with me or anything else, no, I'm not going to let you talk. Because honestly, it was kind of a shitty, underhanded way to try and bring up issues you have with me. I don't know who you are.
I don't have issues with you.
I'm not familiar with you, but now you're asking me all this shit about me on a show where I'm a guest. I didn't come here to be interviewed by whoever the fuck you are.
I'm just asking questions people want answered, Aaron. That's
well, then they can watch then they can watch my show and they can ask them.
Okay, but Aaron, it's fine. This is Hughes' show, and I don't want to ruin Hughes' show and have his guests walk off because of me. So if you're not going to answer my questions, then fine. I'll drop it. It's fine. You've stated who you are here today. You are a coward and don't want to answer my questions. That's fine.
You are complete chicken shit. Oh, you are cute. Anymore. I'm sorry you didn't get the one-on-one sit down with Aaron that you wanted. I apologize.
I got invited on the show and I said, absolutely, I'll take the opportunity to talk to Aaron.
Kind of shitty, though, for you to agree to go on someone else's show and go, I want to ask questions to Aaron on Hughes' show. It is kind of a chicken shit move, though. Like you're kind of a bitch for doing it that way. I get it, dude. Everyone operates that way when it comes to me. I'll go on Hughes' show and I'll get to sneak in a few questions about Aaron that I saw on Reddit. Dude,
how would I have known about this if Hughes didn't invite me?
Mike Tyson, you're kind of a rat fuck piece of shit. Like it's kind of a bitch move.
Oh, I'm a rat fuck.
You're kind of a rat fuck piece of you're a little bit of a rat fuck piece of shit.
Drop your wife in because she left you.
And then I come out like the fucking big mouth I am. People are like, oh man, you're a fucking rat. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I am. People were like, you ratted out Nick. Like, he was my fucking brother. Dude, we were fucking each other's wives. Like, you had to think one of us was going to rat each other out for something. I just got to it first.
They need this. That's fine.
She decided
that's what you wanted to do. I got you to admit it. That's what you wanted to come here for. You didn't give a shit about Hughesy's show. You didn't give a shit about what he
You
wanted
just called
to
me
do.
a rat. You just called me a
You
rat.
wanted
dude.
to talk about Aaron. You wanted to talk about me.
Of course, Aaron. Of
Thank
course.
you for
Yes.
admitting it.
You've got
whole
all
thing
this
to do-
crazy shit going on in
Of
your
course
life.
I do.
Why
And
wouldn't I
watch-
want to
and
talk
watch
about
the
it?
Steel Toe Morning Show, 6 to 10 a.m. Central Time, to hear all about it instead of Dean Hoozits from Australia.
How did you know his surname?
Yeah, that's. A bit
I investigate
unfortunate.
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all right. No, that's fine. If you're not gonna, yeah,
That's the
it's
fourth
all
time you said it's fine. Are you sure it's fine, Dean? Are
good.
you
It,
sure?
it is
You
absolutely fine.
You
man.
haven't made up your mind. The last 3 times you said it was fine, you kept going. Are you sure it's fine?
Well, I
wanna
kept
make
going
sure
because
you're
you
okay.
kept going. If you're going to keep going, I'll keep going. Yeah, you were the one who said
you're
I'm
right.
not going to
I
talk about
started
any of
the-
this.
I started the Aaron questions. You're right, Dean. Now, is it fine? I want to make sure.
Again, I haven't asked you any more questions. I've just responded to what you said. Like you called me a rat, so
No, I
just
called you
wanted
a
to
rat fuck piece of shit.
All right. Well, yeah, rat fuck piece of shit. Yeah. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to respond
And
with you
by
being
the
a
way,
rat fuck piece of shit.
stand by that statement.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm a rat fuck piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never ever sold out
You
my
and I
wife
agree on that one.
with some fucking internet views. I've never done that. So
You give it a shot. It actually can be kind of fun.
yeah, no, I love my wife and I respect her. And
That
appreciate
shit's overrated, you gay.
Yeah.
I love my wife. Oh, yuck.
Aaron's a genuine cowherd through and through. So
Hey, man, that's what I do. I book myself on other people's shows so I can ask the guest questions.
I didn't
Like
book
a real
myself.
man
I didn't book myself. I got invited.
to talk to me. Now, if
Yeah,
I would have gotten it,
to
now,
talk
if
to
I
you
would've
and
gotten-
Husey,
now,
yeah.
if I would have gotten to a thing, if I would have gotten a thing from Husey that says, "Hey, you want to come on with me? My buddy Dean reads a lot of shit about you and wants to talk about you and wants to interview you and wants to use boxing as like a subterfuge to it." Then we could have done this, but that's not what you did.
Well, so you should be mad at Husey, not me.
I just want to quickly add in here, I believe that Aaron is actually pissed off at Husey, but he's so much of a bitch that he would never call him out for it. But Aaron realized right away what this was going to be when Aussie guy introduced himself. That's why you see Aaron, stroke his beard there nervously. And Aaron, I believe, is fully aware of the Aussie guy. He knows that he's a very small channel, so he feels comfortable attacking him. Whereas Husey, a much larger channel than Aaron, but is still Aaron sees that he could get some benefit from it in the future, I guess, but he just doesn't want to tread on Husey's toes. And then ultimately every insult that he gives to Dean, it seems that he really wants to throw it at Husey. And anyways, that's just a quick interjection. Back to the video.
I never could be mad at Husey. He's way more likable. than
I
you.
couldn't contact you, Aaron. I'm blocked. You've blocked me, so you.
Because you were probably a cunt.
I couldn't give you a heads up about
So
this.
wait, so
because
you're blocked? So you're
blocked me
saying this
for-
is not the first time you've been a rat fuck piece of shit?
No, I mean I tagged you in the tweet where
I'm sure
I clipped your story about getting in your wife's face and yelling at her while you're in her face. I clipped that story and I tagged you and I said how abusive and disgusting this behavior.
Everyone
that you're
who's
admitting
ever
to
been
is.
blocked has never done anything wrong. I just did this. I've never.
No, I literally just spelled out what I did.
Yeah,
I
you were
clipped the
being a
story of
rat
you
fuck
abusing
piece
your
of shit.
wife. And
Yeah,
I
so I
tagged
don't
you and
like-
I said,
so
I
I-
think you're garbage for this.
Okay, and now you got to go on a show and you got to say that.
Yes, I got to
And
tell you to your face.
And I still
Yeah.
think you're a rat fuck piece of shit.
That's great, dude. I'm
The
happy for you
opinions
to
haven't
feel that
changed.
way.
But the fact that you did it like a little bitch is my like.
Yeah,
I don't.
cool. I'm a
you're
bitch,
not really-
Aaron. I'm
you're
a
kind of a
bitch. Does that
bottom-feeding
change
little
the fact
cunt.
that there's 2 women you're not allowed to talk about because you're so harassive and abusive? You're not allowed to talk about. Does that change that fact that I'm a rat fuck piece
that's
of
a
shit?
fact. That's 100% a fact. You are a boilerplate. Like you are a stereotype. You're not even a real guy. You're just kind of
No,
an
yeah.
amalgamation of message boards. That's ugh. You're just kind of an ooze. You're kind of an amorphous blob.
Well, I
Sort
tell you what, I've never been to Kiwi Farms, but that's where we found the documents about your harassment.
I thought you've never been to
where
Kiwi.
your wife. No, that's what I said. That's where they were found, and then they appeared on Reddit and all that. Where there's documents suggesting that your ex-wife, April Imholte,
You know what? And I got to tell you, buddy,
that you
ex-wives never lie.
had butted her.
Ex-wives never lie.
I've never seen someone behave with such malice and intent to harm. I'm sobbing my way back to Litchfield. Please don't tell anyone I said any of this, but I wish I'd known more before it was too late.
April and I had a good relationship. However, that changed after Aaron learned April confided in me that Aaron was abusing her. April told me that Aaron was headbutting and squeezing her until she couldn't breathe. April also told me that Aaron told her to crawl back into that hole that is Litchfield.
But you know what?
Dude,
I get it. You didn't like me when you came in here, so you look for things that could have confirmation bias. You go to imright.com. You go, there could never be another side to this story. It has to be what I need to believe about Aaron. It's okay, dude. I've met.
Sorry, court documents that said you choked your wife and headbutted your wife. Yeah, sorry, my confirmation bias from court documents.
I'll be honest with you. There's 1,000 people just like you that operate the exact same way. I'm not impressed by them. I'm certainly not impressed by you. And I understand that feeling's mutual, buddy. And I tell you what, next time, be a man. Fucking say what you want to do.
Yeah, it's funny here, Aaron. You talk about being a man, but you're not even man enough to call out Husey for inviting you into this situation to begin with. Husey is the one that you should be mad at, Aaron, but we all know that you're not going to say anything to him because you're a bitch. And your insults toward Aussie guy just keeps coming off as hardcore projection. Aussie guy is making you look like a complete clown, Aaron, and I'm here for it all day.
I've done that before, and you blocked me.
Because you're a cunt. You're always a piece of shit. If you're always behaving like a cunt, it's going to be hard for me to want to talk to you. And people in general, in your life, you'll find this. If you're going to come at them with the energy of a piece of shit and a cunt and a kind of a backroom dealing, like I said, rat fuck piece of shit, which is pretty accurate.
People are like, oh man, you're a fucking rat. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I am.
They're not going to want to talk to you.
No, that's a shame.
But you're welcome for that free advice.
Citizen M, I watched Still Till Morning Show. Believe me, Aaron doesn't answer these questions there. He doesn't have to. He's never confronted with anything real. But at the same time, you do address a lot of this stuff,
right?
But then on the other hand, there's only certain stuff you can actually say.
Yeah.
But how would you respond to Citizen M's comment?
I think thank you very much. Anyone who's delusional enough to think that I don't address uncomfortable topics is probably a little too biased and maybe out of their mind, maybe a little too filled with Aaron hate, and maybe they got their blinders on a little bit. I think anyone who's actually watched knows I'm an open book. Let's put it that way. A lot more so than maybe others would be who level that criticism against me.
Well, I can't read. Here's Dabbling John. Ask Aaron why he doesn't display his chats. Well,
because I'm technologically retarded and I don't know how to do it on OBS. And I don't like StreamYard.
Or is it that you don't necessarily want to read exactly what's read?
I read every single one of them. Oh, Dean, did you go to Reddit again?
No, I'm just asking. People say these things. I'm asking questions that people want answered, Aaron.
You are a regurgitating Reddit monster, though. You don't have any thoughts of your own. Literally every thought you have about me comes from a Reddit page. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm used to it. I think it's cute, but it's just you're kind of a stereotype to me. So you're not really a guy.
If someone challenges you and asks you questions and wants you to respond, that's your immediate thing is, I'm a Reddit fool. I'm a sheep that just follows what everyone else says.
I'm sorry that you guys all say the same shit. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but if the shoe fits, Dean, you got to wear it.
But
you guys are all the fucking same. Here's where you guys, it's kind of what you did today. You were a perfect example of it. You ask a question. You get an answer you don't like, so you ask it 2 or 3 different ways, and then when the answer is the same, you go, he won't answer my questions. I just don't answer.
Did I cry?
My honest thought, you did come off as kind of a bitch, no offense. The way you even snuck the questions into the show, you were being a bitch, and then after you didn't get the answer you wanted, you trying to keep passively aggressively rephrasing the question is also a bitch move. No offense, Dean. I think you're a bitch. I'm sorry. I think you're a bitch.
Right, Aaron. I don't care. That's fine. You
kind of care because you're still here and you still want to talk about me.
Yeah, of course, man.
My opinion matters.
This is going to get views.
The difference between you and me, Dean, is my opinion matters to you. That's
It
the
doesn't,
difference
Aaron.
between the
It
two of us.
really
Dean,
doesn't.
stop it. You wouldn't
That's
be here
hilarious.
if it didn't. Come on, at least be honest. You've been a rat fuck piece of shit the whole time.
Dude,
Liberate
you know why I'm
yourself.
here?
Dean,
You know why I'm
liberate
here?
yourself. I know why you're here to talk to me. I get it, honey. But
I'm here
your
because
biggest
my
problem is
Stalin
you
19, So
you
Thorough
can't
Jobo.
admit-
All these people are about to clip it, and
You
my face
can't-
and name are going to be out there now, and I'm going to get a bump
And you know
in
what you're going to
views
do
and a
with
bump
it?
in subscribers.
Jack shit, because it's all
That's
about
right,
me.
yeah.
None of it
Absolutely.
has to do with you, Dean. No
Absolutely, Aaron.
offense.
If
You
I've
are
got no
nothing
talent,
but a
this won't
fucking
work.
conduit to me.
Yeah, if I've got no talent, this won't work. But I'm here because this will get views, this will get clicks. That's why
Now,
you
to
do
be
this.
clear, I didn't say
need
you don't have
clicks to make
talent. I
money.
said you're a rat fuck piece of shit. You're not
Yeah, that's
listening.
cool.
Dean, you are not paying attention. The fact
I'm
that
definitely paying attention,
whether
Aaron.
or
Don't
not
worry
you have
about that.
talent is not the question. The idea is you're a bitch. You're a rat fuck piece of shit. There's plenty of bitches out there who have talent. QZ excluded.
I thought a real man confesses to police what they did wrong, especially when they send a pic live on YouTube in front of everyone.
Husey, if you, like I said, when you asked me to do this, there's shit I can talk about and there's shit I can't.
Exactly.
Thank you, buddy.
It's just like
are you saying that you didn't send a pic? Is that your defense?
There's
You
things I can talk about and there's things I can't.
No, it's fine.
Hey, look, another chicken shit question. Rat fuck.
I was just asking if that's your defense, but if you don't want to answer that, it's fine. I know it's legal.
I believe See, there you
I don't want
are
to get
being
you in
a
legal
passive
trouble.
aggressive cunt again.
I don't want to get you in legal
answered
trouble.
the fucking question.
Yeah,
You didn't like
no,
the answer, so you ask it again. Dean,
I
you're a stereotype, dude.
I
I can almost you're like a
just
pull
asked
string
if that would
doll.
be your
I know
defense.
what's coming out of you before it comes out.
I just asked if that would be your defense that you never sent the pic. But if
I
you're
didn't
not,
say anything was
gonna-
or wasn't.
No, that's fine. It's legal. I understand that. I'm not looking to get you in any trouble, Aaron. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
I
looking to
know,
get you in
Dean. You
legal
just care about me so much. Shut the
trouble.
fuck up.
No, I'm not saying
Nobody
that either.
cares.
But I don't want to get a guy in legal trouble. I'm not
Dean,
interested.
Dean, I don't care what you want. No
Great,
offense.
great, good. I know you don't care about me. It's fine. In all honesty,
Just be a rat. Like, be a rat and admit you are one. Don't fight my allegation. Like, you are kind of a rats are creatures of survival. It's not totally an
I'm a
insult.
rat. Yes,
Yeah,
I
there you
did. Husey invited me on, and I said yes. This would be a great opportunity to ask Aaron questions, and
I said I wanted to
going.
just come on and talk boxing. I wasn't going to talk about myself.
Well, you didn't. You never said that to me, and nobody's told me that. So that's fine. But honest question: what did April do to you that made you decide
Dean,
that she deserved to go to jail?
Dean, no offense. I'm not talking about any of that shit today.
Okay, fine. Husey, come back. He doesn't want to talk.
Because that's the fifth fine, Dean. That's the fifth fine. You're not fine, Dean. You're not fine.
I mean, I'll continue to try and ask questions.
You needed me, Dean,
Aaron.
and I'm not giving it to
you. Hang
you.
around, I'll
and
keep
you
asking
keep
questions, Dad. Yeah, no, I'll continue to try and ask questions.
I'm not.
Continue to duck them.
Husey, I'm telling you right now,
Keep
buddy.
ducking them.
I'm not talking about. I'm here to talk about what I came to talk about. I've already put up with enough of Dean's nonsense.
And
Can you please, Husey, can you please stop putting that name up there too?
Yes.
I'd appreciate.
Did we hit the goal yet?
I mean, you shouldn't react, Aaron. You shouldn't react.
I shouldn't react, Dean.
By making a point of saying, please
Dean,
don't put that name,
Dean.
people go, what is that name?
Dean, thank you very much for your advice. I appreciate it so much.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm fucking around, Dean. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Oh, geez, well, the old bait and switch.
Oh, Dean, you silly goose. You dumb Aussie cunt.
$2 Aaron got cooked.
Oh, I think Dean got put in his place pretty well today. No offense. Dean didn't know he was a rat fuck piece of shit till today.
Everyone's going to have their version of
Dean.
events, Aaron.
I've actually helped Dean a lot.
You have,
today.
Aaron.
I think
You
I
have.
helped him grow
You've
as
helped
a
me for the
human.
last 2 months. You've helped grow my channel. I'll admit it. I've clout chased off you. I've been doing shows.
Oh,
goofing on
dude,
you for a
everybody clout chases off of me.
Yeah,
That's totally.
and
I've wished all of them well. I just wish they could all be honest with themselves, and I hope you are.
Absolutely, Aaron.
Your citizen name for $2. You know how to kill Aaron shaking like a leaf. I wouldn't say you were.
I think I've actually enjoyed this pretty well. I think Dean and Citizen M and people like them, they kind of have their Aaron glasses on, and whatever they need to see out of me, and I don't mind. I am whatever they need me to be, and they convince themselves of it. And I'm kind of used, like the last 2 years, I've gotten very used to it. I kind of understand how the game goes. I am whatever they need me to be, and I'm happy to be it.
You're turning into an even poorer stunt Joe, Aaron. hack criminal.
I'll tell you this. I've been hearing that for 2 years too. I'm waiting for that one to come true. I'm sorry to make you guys wait so long for all your predictions. You've nailed a couple, but some of the bigger ones, I'm making you wait a little longer. I'll try to speed it up.
I don't think you're.
You got to admit, I'm a pretty good heel for you guys. I mean,
you're a good local. You're a good local.
You guys, pretty fucking good. You guys are always frustrated, always angry.
We have
do
a good
pretty
time.
good job of healing it up for you guys. I'll be honest. You don't seem like you're having a good time. There seems.
I'm having a fucking great time.
There
man.
seems to be a lot of anger, hostility, and time invested. Which I'm honored. Don't get me wrong. I'm honored, but.
Aussie guy with the with the KO stub toe.
I gotta be honest. So Thorough Joe Burrow is definitely a non-biased source. I know this.
Yeah.
That guy.
I gotta be honest.
That guy's very fair.
Pretty much anybody that says that, you're going to say they're a biased source, but anyone says that you did great.
So Thorough Joe Burrow is
they're objective, and then
come on, Dean. So Thorough Joe Burrow is a big steel toe fan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that some of this shit, Dean. I'm sorry that some of the stuff I say about you guys is true. I apologize. But don't just because I say it doesn't mean it's horseshit. I mean, you guys are quite obsessive. You can't have it both ways. You can't obsess over me and then get mad when I say you guys are obsessive and biased. You can't have it both ways, dude. I'm sorry.
Right, because just asking basic questions about a situation is obsessing over something. Let's not forget, it was perfectly fine in the case of Nick Rekieta and April, to speculate and talk about all their personal stuff. But when it comes to you, Aaron, it's different, isn't it? It's obsessing or, incel behavior, I guess. I mean, you can't have it both ways, Aaron. You can't just talk about Nick's domestic situation and then when information about yours comes out, expect different treatment. That's not how it works, bro.
And if that's upsetting or you guys want to go back and complain about that, you can. What I recommend you do,
we're going to have a good time with this.
Celebrate this as a big W for yourselves and don't worry so much about the fact that I called you a rat fuck piece of shit and kind of called out what you did before you got to do it. No offense.
Aaron, you're not doing great from a devil's joint. I don't know.
I think I'm very happy with my performance today. We got to kind of call out Dean for what he was going for. He tried the passive approach, and I appreciated it, but I'm kind of too well versed in that, and we were able to sniff it out.
You mean I tried to be civil and have a genuine...
You didn't... Oh, Dean, stop it. See, that's what I don't respect about you guys. You guys go, I'm trying to be civil. Stop being sniveling cunts. Admit what you are. That's
I could have come out. I could have come straight out the gate and said...
Stop
you abused your wife and you ran her off.
See, you're doing it passively like a bitch, Dean.
I didn't even get to the April questions. You got all uptight about me.
I didn't come here to do the April questions. I came here to do a boxing show. So I'm sorry.
You got spooked by me asking about your show and where it's going, and
I'm sorry,
and your radio gig and all that.
Dean show.
I was expecting the chat to be good. This went great. Thank you so much, Aaron, for coming on. Hopefully we could.
I had an awesome time, Husey. It was a lot of fun. Dean, you tried your best. You represented your crew pretty well.
Thanks, man.
I think there's some things you can build on for next time, but you're going to get that opportunity.
I'm not going to get that next time.
You're going to come back stronger next time, Dean.
Seriously, come on my show. Come on my show. Let's do it.
What is your show?
When all your legal trouble's all out of the way and you can actually talk.
What's the name of your show?
It's called United States of Australia.
What is it?
United States of Australia.
Never heard of it. I'll have to check it out.
Of course, not many people have. I'm a tiny show, man. I'm not.
No, Dean. I'm a tiny show. So
right,
you got to I'm what a tiny show is. So whatever you are below what I am, that's less than a tiny show.
I can't argue with that.
You got a ways to go before you earn the title of a tiny show.
So much bigger than me, Aaron. That is so.
No. I'm a nobody. So
I know. No, I get it.
Whatever level below that you are, you have to build up to know.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Like,
you're gonna get there. You just got to develop a little more honesty. That's it.